Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Kazi coming at y'all with my very first YouTube video. And in this video, we just gonna be going down my streaming and gaming setup. This has been something that has been in the works for too long to even count, bro. I've been building this streaming and gaming setup, been trying to really tweak it towards the ways that I really want it, making sure I can get enough productivity while being able to be comfortable at my desk. It's been a lot of things I've added over the years, a lot of things I've been tweaking. All of this stuff that you see right here has not been built overnight. So for the ones of you who are trying to work your way up, who are trying to start streaming, who are trying to start just creating content in general, just know that this has not just been I go and pick out everything and boom, it's here. Keep working, keep grinding, keep building it up. But without further ado, man, if y'all like videos like this, filmmaking, technology, things of that nature, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, and let's jump into this desk setup, man. Let's get it. Now, starting off with the desk, I have an IKEA all white desk. This is one of their wooden tabletops. I think it's around the 68 to 72 inches range. I'm not exactly sure. A lot of this stuff on this desk that's going to be in this streaming setup today is mainly stuff that, like I said, I accumulated over the years. But this is a very great desk. As you can see, it has plenty of space on it. I'm able to fit everything very, very comfortably on this desk. I don't have any monitor risers or monitor arms or anything like that, so there is potentially more room that I can put on this desk. But for the most part, man, this desk is pretty good. It is white, so you do have to make sure you keep it clean. That's probably the only thing I would probably say, you know, fingerprints and dust and stuff of that nature. But you know, other than that, it's a pretty solid desk. Moving on to my speakers. Now, the speakers I got them from a local music store in my area. There are some pretty great speakers. They came $100. They came in a two pack for $100. They're not the ones that you buy that's like $100 for one and things like that. So they were actually very affordable. They give out a great sound. I use them for video editing and things like that. I use it when I watch movies in here because I be in here chilling all the time. It's some pretty great speakers. It gets the job done. Now, moving on to the microphone. The microphone I use is a Blue Yeti. This is the best USB microphone, I feel like. This is the first microphone I've had. This is the microphone that I've been using for years. I've had this microphone for about 3 years. It has been great. It has been perfect. I have it connected to my monitor arm, just a basic monitor arm from Amazon. It's like $25, $30 or something like that. I have a pop filter added to it, also with a microphone cover, you know, to get rid of those P's and B's when you're speaking and talking. I use it to do majority of my streaming. I have did a few voiceovers with this microphone before. It's a pretty good microphone. It has great sound quality. It definitely gets the job done. Moving on to my peripherals. This is the K70 Mini RGB keyboard. This is a great keyboard. I have added white keycaps on top of this just to kind of give it more personalization. I'm kind of going for like that contrasty vibe in my office. I want the white and black vibe. I haven't added any photos or pictures or anything around this studio yet, but that is coming very soon. But yeah, man, the RGB shines very good. I have the white keycaps on there. It doesn't shine as good through the white keycaps as far as shining on the actual keys because of the ones I got. But this is PBT double, I think PBT double keycaps or something like that. So you can definitely get some other keycaps that you can get to make the RGBs and things like that shine better if that's what you're more into. The mouse I use is the MX Master 3S. This is the one for Mac. This is a great mouse, probably the best video editing mouse that I have ever used. It has great ergonomics that reduces carpal tunnel, and also, you know, it fits very good in your hand. It fits good in your hand. I have very big hands, so it fits very good. And it has this horizontal scroll wheel when I'm scrolling through my timelines and stuff like that. It also has 3 custom buttons. Really, all of the buttons on here are kind of customizable, up to probably like 5 custom buttons that I can set to anything I want to. And it goes by application specific as well. So if I want to set it for certain things for Photoshop, different things for Premiere, Final Cut, and things of that nature, it can adapt to all of those different apps. Now, I have the Apple Magic Mouse as well. We're not going to dive too deep into that. It's a great mouse, great for scrolling horizontal. It's just the ergonomics is not as good. It's very flat. It's a flat mouse, so your wrist is kind of resting on the desk. Even if you do get a wrist rest for the mouse, it's still very flat. It's not good, and it definitely can lead to you getting carpal tunnel in the future. Moving on to the heavy hitters, we have my main driver, my productivity guy. You know, we have my MacBook 16.2 inch. This has 32 gigs of RAM. This is an M2 MacBook Pro. This has 1 terabyte worth of storage. It's pretty loaded. I got it pretty loaded for a lot of the things that I throw at it. It can handle everything. If you don't have a MacBook Pro yet, I recommend getting the M2 as well as upgrading the RAM. The 14 inch or the 60 inch, it really doesn't matter. That's really personal preference part, but upgrading the RAM when you're doing a lot of video editing is very key, and it future proofs you for all types of projects in the future. Moving on to my gaming computer. This is the 15.6 HP Omen gaming computer. It has 16 gigs of RAM. It's a pretty decent computer. It gets my streaming done. Now, as far as gaming and stuff like that, I have played games like Fortnite, GTA RP. I have played Warzone on this computer. It handles it pretty well, but when it comes to streaming in gaming simultaneously, that's when you start running into some hiccups. I guess it just can't take it at the same time. It has a 2060 graphics card inside of it. You know, I guess it just can't handle both of the tasks at the same time. So I usually just use it to stream, and I pair it up with my PlayStation 5. This is the PS5. Y'all know all about the PS5, the wonderful PS5, Spider-Man, Last of Us. You know, this is what I use to do most of my gaming and streaming. I have it also paired up with my monitor. This is a Samsung Odyssey gaming monitor. It can go up to 240 hertz using display port, and then it can also use 144 hertz when you're using the HDMI cord. This is a great monitor, has a great picture, it has 1 millisecond response rate, and also it allows me to be able to play 120 hertz when I'm playing Call of Duty with my PlayStation 5, which is actually surprising considering that I didn't know that it had HDMI 2.1 inside of it. Now, I have this paired with my vertical monitor. As you can see, it's a little, it's broke. Make sure when you store your monitor, you don't store it just anywhere just because you're not using it. You never know when you might want to plug it back up. When you plug it back up, you definitely don't want to see that. So I plugged it back up, I seen this, and you know, I just decided just to flip it vertical so I can read chat, and that's really all. It's my chat reading machine. So other than that, it's an Asus monitor, 75 hertz, 1 millisecond response rate, 1080p. The other monitor, the Samsung, is a 1440p monitor. These are some great monitors. They get the job done. I'm all about, you know, I want my setup and stuff to look nice, but I'm all about getting the job done at the end of the day. As you can see, my cable management is probably not as great as I would want it. I have a lot of extra dongles and a lot of things. I have storage devices. I have the Seagate 8 terabyte, and I also have the SanDisk 4 terabyte with also a 2 terabyte or 1 terabyte Samsung SSD T7 drive. I have a lot of things on this desk to get done what I need to get done. I got some control freaks lying around. I have other things that I use throughout the day. That's why I'm saying having a very long and nice desk is very key to being able to, you know, be productive as possible. You know what I'm saying? I love my space. I love my desk. I love everything that I do in here. It's very relaxing. I come in here, I eat my food in here sometimes. I watch movies in here on my different monitors on my MacBook. And also when I want to take my MacBook out of the room, that's why I love having a MacBook for editing. When I want to take it out, I just unplug it. Only got to unplug 2 cords. I unplug the USB-C hub, and I unplug my charger, and I just take it up out of here, man. And I unplug also my speakers, and I just take it out. And then when I want to come back in, I just come, sit it down, set everything back up, and I'm able to jump right back into it. There is definitely a lot of things I would want to upgrade on this desk setup. So that's where the new series is going to come in on this channel. It's going to be a desk upgrade series. Every time I buy something, anything that's small, anything that's big, anytime I'm upgrading my desk setup, I'm going to kind of take y'all along with me behind the scenes, just showing y'all the process of now to what my desk could be, you know, months from now, weeks from now, years from now on this channel. This is going to be a forever evolving series. I'm very excited for it because there's a lot of things that I want to bring to my desk setup, and I want to also share with you guys how to set things up, how to get the most productivity. Eventually we're going to tackle cable management, so that should be fun. Hopefully we're going to tackle cable management, so we're going to try to learn how to do that. So just bringing y'all along with me on the journey to getting my dream desk setup is basically what we're going to be doing. Now, if you guys like more videos like this, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Like I said, series is coming very soon. Every time we get some upgrades, we're gonna bring y'all with me. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm upgrading. But yeah, man, this is my space. This is where I do all my work at. And this is your boy Kazi, and I'm signing out. Yes, sir.